Okay, the area of a playground is 50 square yards. We already know what the area is. So the length of a playground is 2 times longer than its width. Well, we know that the formula really is just the area of a rectangle is length times the width. Okay? And if the length is 2 times longer than the width, then we can write the length in terms of the width. We can say if the width is w, then the length is 2 times w. It's twice as long, right? And then the area, we know that it is 50. So if we to then resolve this, we say 50 is equal to 2w times w is 2w squared. Now what I want to do is I want to get it down to just w squared so I can use my square root rule. So I'm going to divide by whatever's in front of w squared, which is 2. And I get 25 is equal to w squared. Now that it just says w squared, I can say the square root of both sides is equal to. And now, I normally would say plus or minus, right? And that might be your natural tendency once you're starting to learn. You say, oh yeah, remember when you square root something, you got to have the positive and the negative of it? However, this is a real life situation. And once you are applying this, general math to a real life situation, what you've got to say is, do both of those numbers make sense? Does it make sense to have negative length? Nope, doesn't make sense. So the length can only be positive. So, or when I say length, I mean any measure of distance. In this case, we're talking about the width. So the width is 5, and then therefore it says the length is twice as long as the width. So the length must be 10, and the width is 5. Okay. Now, notice that the answer for B has the numbers reversed. Okay. But here it says the length is 2 times longer than its width. And if the length is 2 times longer, we better have a number that's twice as big for the length. And that is